guys, Asher coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. It's a shard opening video. We're gonna open up some sacred shards in today's video. We have 17 here on my main account, and then we have 5.
That all you got? That's it?
Count them, 5 sacred shards that some of you have noticed I've been saving up for a long time on the mini account, so stay tuned for that. The video is not over after we pull these 17. First of all, did any of you guys get lucky inside this last shard opening event for sacred shards? Let me know who you pulled, especially if it's a good champion. Brag a little bit, or actually, if you pulled no legendaries, let us know. Lament in the comments as well, and I'm sure a lot of us can feel your pain. Me? I don't know.
He thinks there's an eternal reward! No, sorry. There's no eternal reward for you, dog!
$100 to charity for every legendary that we happen to pull inside today's video. We're gonna go ahead and give to, let's give to the Arc. I'm trying to alternate, but I would love to hear from you guys as well. If there's a charity that means a lot to you, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, or better yet, tweet me at CWA if you're on Twitter. Would love to hear your stories and help to give back in ways that are meaningful towards you guys, my amazing audience as well. So guys, let's go ahead and get to it here. Real quick, the ARC is an organization, in several different countries that provides services and support for individuals and families of those who have developmental and intellectual disabilities. So let's go ahead and give to some good, and hopefully get our hands on some Lady Kimmy action here, man. She's got the 115 speed when she's maxed out, and she's 5 stars here. One of the faster champions in the game. She's all about speed. She's decreasing turn meter. She's giving decreased speed, increased accuracy, block buffs, removing buffs. I mean, she's really got it all. Increased turn meter. She's got more turn meter on the passive. She's truly one of the best champions out there in the game for my money. Speaking of money, let's get to the sacred shards.
Wow, this is a day I never thought would come.
Of course it's not going to be Lady Kimmy, right? Why would it ever be? Why would I ever get the 10 times champion on a 10-time event? It's a Seeker. Oh, Fate Points. Is this still happening right now? Fate Points. We'll see what we can buy after the video. Probably nothing good. Who knows? Maybe we will get something good. There's a lot of shards. Oh, there we go! Lady Kimmy! Astrolith! You're not Lady Kimmy!
You know you really made me hate myself.
What do you got? Any lore? No. Man, I pulled what the heck was it? A 6-star blessing awakened whatever the heck on Astrolith, and I asked you guys, what should I do? Should I use it on her, or should I sell it back for another shot? Because I don't use Astrolith at all, but she's a very unique, I wouldn't say she's like a super powerful champion, but she's very unique. You can use her in Bommel, you can use her in the arena as well. Sneaky good in the arena. She's got speed in arena battles by 28% on the aura, which is really good. And then she's got a bomb, 2 bombs that detonate after 1 turn that cannot be resisted. It's a really, really strong move, especially not being resisted in the arena. She also has Judgment. The active effect on a 5-turn cooldown is exchange HP levels with a target enemy, then attacks with the default skill. Can't be used on a boss. The passive is gains an extra turn and decreases the cooldown of this skill by 3 turns if this champion's HP drops below 20% when attacked. Can be annoying an ability when used in the arena, and then fills a turn meter of a random ally by 15%, fills a turn meter of all allies by the further 15% if the attack is critical. So I like the Assault Leader ability, right? This is a sneaky good part of a kit that people don't really talk about that often. Getting an AoE turn meter fill, like sign me up on an A1, right? So all in all, I would say a niche, but not awful champion. Any of you guys use Astrolith? Maybe I'll make a bomb team around her inside the live arena video or something like that. Wait, why can't I summon? Oh, I am silver broke. I'm like, I know I have enough room here, man. I'm silver broke. Watch, a pop-up's gonna come up right now. Okay, not that one. Usually I get the silver, whenever, you know how it is, right? Whenever you're silver broke, you get the immediate, here, buy some silver at a massively inflated rate. Let me go sell some accessories and I'll be right back. All right, guys, hopefully 880K is enough here. You know what? I don't think it's 100K, a million per 10. They already bend us over badly enough with just the cost of a sacred shard, man. Ah! All right, Feralus Gravedirt. Okay, Epic Champion. Knights Revenant, which is my favorite faction in the game. I think they have the coolest stories, man. After I've started to dive in a little bit more to the lore in Raid Shadow Legends, I really like I really like dark, demonic death cults, apparently. Now you know something about me that you didn't know previously. We have an AoE heal reduction, we get a shield, we get a strengthen, 3-turn cooldown. Coffin Bulwark is actually not a bad ability. I would say Feralus Gravedirt, though, is more of like a faction war support champion, but an AoE strengthen on a 3-turn cooldown on an epic champion, I mean, there's not that many that have that. Obviously, Morag Bronzeluck has it on the big version, one of my favorite little dwarves in the game. Vala, you know, Vala is a pretty cool champion. She's a defense-based champion with a lot of base defense when she's maxed out, right? For an epic, I think it's like 1400-ish, right? And then she has an AoE decreased defense. Granted, only a 50%, but an AoE decreased defense on a 3-turn cooldown from a defense-based champion. Very hard to find. Some of like the, you can use her as a debuffer in some of the barbarian-only like areas of the game. Kind of niche, but not a bad champion. Okay, we have Rearguard Sergeant. She's still got it, right? You guys still feel like Rearguard's like a solid dwarf epic, or do you feel like she's been power crept a little bit? I've heard people kind of say both sides of the fence there. Decreased defense on the A1, decreased attack on the A2 and on the AoE, and then the Ally Protect continuous heal on a 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, she's still got it to me. It's really because of this. I mean, it's nice to have decreased defense, decreased attack, of course. Back in my day, you know, she was really, really instrumental to Clan Boss, Demon Lord, old school Clan Boss, if you didn't have like a Tyrell or somebody like that. I would say, you know, there's probably better options, and the meta has since shifted a bit, but early game Clan Boss, great. Fantastic in faction wars, like one of the best support champions you can get, especially if you don't have like the super OP legendaries. And just having ally protection and a continuous heal on a 3-turn cooldown, big version from an epic champion, and an AoE decrease attack on a 3-turn cooldown. I mean, that's a really solid kit. She's just, in my opinion, not power crept at all. Probably a little bit unsung, a little bit underrated there. Okay, okay, there he is. Lady Kimmy, come. Oh man, I dogged so hard on Shiramani. All my most loyal viewers will know that I really took a big one on Shiramani, man. Listen, I don't hate Shiramani. I was comparing her to Pixneal. Should I do it right now?
Don't do it.
I'll do it in like 20 seconds or less for you guys. A quick intermission for you guys. Listen, man. I'm never afraid to share an unpopular opinion here on the channel. I'm not going to pander to you guys and tell you that Pixneal is the worst champion in the game. Deliana. Freudian slip going to Deliana here, who I'm not. I mean, she's all right. But Pixneal. The thing is, guys, is the books freaking suck. I'm not sitting here telling you anything otherwise. It's the massive downside to Pixneal. But the weird thing about you guys is, right, you card-carrying members of the Pixneal hate club, again, guilty as charged in the books. It's crap investment. It sucks. But just putting that aside, which we can't really do, but just play along with me. She got a perfect veil on the ally with lowest HP. She got an increased defense, a continuous heal, 3-turn cooldown, weaken on enemies under freeze, okay? On the an AoE, 100% freeze on a 4-turn cooldown, and then she's immune to freeze. She's filling champion every time an ally receives freeze. At the end of the enemy turn, removes all freeze debuffs from all allies. If multiple... All right, so she got all that, right? It's not a bad kit. And the thing is what I said in that video is, if you want to hate on Pixneal, then you better hate on Shiramani. She's got an AoE freeze on a 4-turn cooldown. She's got turn meter fill. She doesn't have the increased defense. She does have a solid heal, continuous heal. I guess my point is that, like, other than, you know, 5 or 6 books, to me, I'd rather have Pixneal. Am I absolutely crazy? Probably. Sorry for going on that rant again. It was so unpopular the first time that I gave it that I had to double down. Here we go, guys. Let's keep it going. That's $200 for charity already. Shiramani is... she's not one of my faves, what can I say? She's an alright champion. I used to like her back in the day. Geomancer, there's a legendary, ladies and gentlemen. Give me Geo over both those ladies. Remove all buffs from a target enemy that attacks them. We got the fully deplete turn meter. We got the burn for 3 turns. We got the weaken for 3 turns. We got the AoE decrease accuracy. And then we just got Stone Guard, which I'm not going to bore you guys and read the ability. You probably already know what it does, which is... damage like no other ability in the game. Just a quintessential piece to so many different teams out there. You gotta love Geomancer. In my opinion, the best epic in the game. Number 2, Godseeker and Neri, I would say. Croydon the Blue. I did a guide on him on my champion guide channel. Go ahead and check it out. This dude, to me, is a pretty cool champion. Triple hitter with freeze on the A1. And AoE, two-time hitter, each hit with a 65% chance of freeze, man. Back in my day, you know, what is it, Luria had like the best freeze out of epics. Now, Croydon the Blue is the best epic freezer in the game, in my opinion. He also has an increased speed on 3-turn cooldown, a turn meter fill by 15%. He's a really, really solid kind of progression type champion, or a Fire Knight hard champion. Fills his champion turn meter by 5% for each freeze debuff placed by this champion. So you got the turn meter going there too. I think he's a pretty dang cool champion. Is he like endgame? Well, I guess in Fire Knight hard, yes. But other than that, just a really solid control champion with the increased speed there and the turn meter fill. You gotta love it. All right, guys, we already have 2 legendaries, and I'm smelling another one, or 2, or 3 this video, so stay tuned. Here we go. Give me something good, Raid Gods. Okay, we get Anax. Anax is pretty cool in his own right. He's got a decreased defense. He's got the decreased accuracy. He's got poison for 3 turns on each hit. This is a 2-time hitter on the A2. And then we have the weaken. Really, really good for clan boss, although I am not speaking from experience. I've built him, but still not used him. Shame on me, right? And guess what, guys? I have 6 left, and I need freaking silver again. Now it's gonna pop up. I know it. Give it to me. Give me the pop-up. Dude, why are they not doing it? Why is it every time when I'm playing at my own leisure, it's silver pop-ups galore? And now when I'm recording, Plarium, you know right now. Be right back, guys. All right, guys, here we go. Finally, I have enough silver. I'm good to go. We're good. All right. Okay, there it is. Number 3, Lady Kimmy Lysandra. You know what? We said Lady Kimmy was the queen of speed earlier, all about the speed. And I think Lysandra got a little bit jealous because really that's Lysandra's title. She's the queen of speed inside Raid Shadow Legends. I really, really love Lysandra. She's got speed in all battles by 24%. She's got energize, that's an increased speed, that's a turn meter boost, that's a decreased turn meter, 30% on allies and enemies respectively. She's got exhaustion, fully depleting turn meter on a 3-turn cooldown, and then she has a transfer all debuffs from this champion to the target on, aptly named, transference on the A1. Okay, that's 3 legendaries, 3.5 with Geomancer. I don't know, I think Geomancer is more of a legendary than Shiramani. I'm sorry, Shiramani fans, guys. I don't mean to keep hating on her. Okay, we get Kellen the Shrike, another champion that we did a guide on the Champion Guide channel. He is not as enticing to me, although my free-to-play god thumbnail artist, you know, who shared his video like 2 or 3 videos ago here on the channel, he loves Kellen the Shrike. So I wanted to say that. He's like, dude, do a guide on him on your main channel. He's so good. But for whatever reason, he wasn't so good for me. It's all subjective, right? Attack one enemy 2 times. First hit decreases the target's turn meter. Second hit places a decreased speed. Not a bad ability. And then we have an AoE attack. Damage increases by 5% for each debuff on the target on a 4-turn cooldown, ignoring shield buffs when attacking under a perfect veil on Kellen the Shrike. I think I have a download code for a free Kellen the Shrike. If it still works, I'll include it for you guys. Or better yet, I'll just include the link to that video that I did the guide on him. I had the link there for the download code as well if you want to start like a Smurf or a mini account. I think that's the first time I ever called it Smurf here on the channel. All the time in the comments, like, make a Smurf account for this. And I just can't think of anything but the little blue guys running around, you know?
We gotta get her out of here!
Maybe it's my childhood. Maybe I'm old, which I am. An AoE, decrease the duration of all buffs by 1 turn, has a placing decrease attack, chance of placing...
What just happened?
Glowing mark. This is Spider's a champion that you guys request a lot. You guys talk to me a lot about Spider, right? We have a 100% chance of placing a decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. And then we have, what, a 70% chance of placing a weaken on all enemies as well for 1 turn. It's on a 5-turn cooldown, but if you only need 1, like against, well, Spider, you know, like depending on where you're using him, he's got both. He's an epic who has decreased defense and weaken on the same ability, albeit the small version of weaken. So there's that. Okay, guys, here we go. Hey, we got Ulfrig. I always dog on this guy because of his basic. This guy looks so basic on his design, man. Is he good, though? He's got a decreased attack. He's got an AoE, stealing a random buff from each enemy, placing a continuous heal on all allies. Not a bad ability there. And then we have fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%, places a 50% increased attack on all allies on a 4-turn cooldown. Oh boy, I wish that was a 3-turn cooldown. Then I would really like this champion. Removes all decreased attack debuffs from all allies at the start of this champion's turn. You know what? That one passive makes him unique enough to justify at least holding on to, in my opinion. He's got speed in all battles by 15% as well. Very interesting champion. I think that when you read his kit initially, not super enticing. Then when you think about it, he could have some future potential. One of those champions. Rockbreaker, absolutely love the little fella. He's got the AoE provoke on a 3-turn cooldown with counterattack, which beefs up his defense as well. Really solid stuff. What are we at? 3 legendaries? 3.5 now? Let's make it 4. Okay. You know what? Let's go to the mini account right now. Hopefully I have enough silver to open up 5 shards. Be right back. Well, crap, guys. I lied to you. Times 2. Number 1 is I'm freaking silver broke on my mini account too. Number 2 is I only have 4 sacred shards, not 5. So let me sell some stuff and I'll be right back. All right, guys, 4 shards. If I get Lady Kimmy on the mini account, I will freak out. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 1, epic. Mausoleum Mage, already have him on the mini account. So we're good there, we're good. Good champion though. Number 2, another epic. Okay, okay. It's Maroka, defense-based champion, orc, epic, 2 times decreased speed, got a 30% chance when booked on each hit. That's a pretty dependable decreased speed on the A1. Removes all debuffs from a target ally, then heals them by 50% of their max HP. That is a big girl heal. It is on a 3-turn cooldown, but not too bad. And then places a revive on death on all allies for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. And each time a champion is hit, increases their defense by 2.5%, stacks up to 20%, resets each round. Very, very cool and interesting passive. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
All along there was a fever.
Suffering for your gods is your only purpose.
Fenax! I love Fenax. Love this champion. I'm a Fenax believer out there, right? He's got the a very, very hard-hitting A1 ability. I want to say, at least as of like a year ago, it might have changed now, it was like the 2nd or 3rd hardest hitting A1 inside the entire game, behind Candrafon. Harkin Greatblade, actually, the epic, also has a very, very hard hitting A1, but the thing that's so cool about Fenax is it denies revival, so you can put him in like an unorthodox avenging set, in the arena, counterattack on critical hits, and you know they're dead and it can't be revived, or you can just build them to be an absolute nuking machine, but either way, or ally attack team, right? Very, very good with a Necred or a Longbeard or a Kreela or any of the ally attack champions out there, all because of that really, really cool A1. And then he has the AoE block buffs, which is really, really nice. It is on a 4-turn cooldown, but he's got it nonetheless. And then he has decreased defense and decreased speed on the same ability. Again, 4-turn cooldown, but very, very good champion. Here we go, guys. Free-to-play legendary, or kind of free-to-play. Give it to me! Oh, Catacomb Counselor. Man, the most underwhelming ally attacker out there? Not really. It's a 4-turn cooldown, teams up with 3 random allies to attack a single enemy. A very basic, I would say like the baseline ally attack. Has been power creep, but back in my day, he was like, there was not very many decent ally attack options out there in the game. Since then, there's been dozens added to the game, or it feels like that, maybe a dozen. But Catacomb Counselor was one of the only options for epic champions, other than like in Lady Atessa or something like that, who's really crap and still is. So guys, there it is. No legendaries, but we did get 3. That means $300 for charity. I will link it below if you guys have the kindness of your heart to check out and maybe donate $1 or $2. That'd be really, really cool. Either way, guys, thank you for watching all the way till the end of this video. We got the Queen of Speed, not Lady Kimmy, Lysandra. So guys, enjoy. Send us some positive vibes your way, some love if you need it out there, guys. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.
Roll your mind, seeing all the water rain.